there Disney fans, nerds, and geeks, I'm Camden from the Disney Nook, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a rundown of what exactly happened at the D23 Expo this past weekend. This D23 Expo was definitely interesting. Lots of things were announced, lots of things weren't announced. Another day, Mickey. Another day. Now, I had originally planned to get this video out to you guys way earlier, and I had recorded it, however, it was emotionally charged, and I hadn't finished processing what had happened, and I felt I was way too negative. Instead, I wanted to just give you guys the news, put in a little bit of my opinion, and let you guys interpret it. I don't want my intense bias to overshadow the actual content of what was announced. Anyways, let's jump into this, starting with day one. Day one opened with the Disney Legends Awards ceremony. Here, awards were given out to the Frozen cast, including Idina Menzel, Kristen Bell, Jonathan Groff, and Josh Gad. Another notable award was given out to Chadwick Boseman, which was picked up and received by his brother Derek Boseman. After that, Disney and Pixar gave us trailers for their upcoming movies, Disenchanted, The Little Mermaid, and Hocus Pocus 2. And we also got an announcement for a new movie, Inside Out 2. Day 2 is where things really picked up, and we got tons of announcements from Marvel and Lucasfilm. Let's start off with some announcements that aren't fully Star Wars or Marvel related. Coming from Lucasfilm, we got an announcement for Indiana Jones 5, where Harrison Ford will be returning. We also got a look into the brand new Disney movie Wish. It looks amazing, and apparently like one of their songs was actually played at the expo, and God, I gotta look that up. I need to know what it sounds like. We got a trailer for the brand new Percy Jackson movie. We also got another insight into the Avatar Way of Water that will be coming out later this year. And we even got a trailer for the new Santa Claus movie. And yes, Bernard is in it. I know we all love Bernard. Oh my God, we're getting another Santa Claus movie. I never thought I could be so excited about a fucking Christmas movie. We also got a trailer for a brand new fantasy movie, Willow. I'm not really like a generic fantasy type person, but I might be after this. Oh my God. Honestly, Lucasfilm killed it this past expo. Killed it. Going into Star Wars announcements, we got a new trailer for Andor, the Mandalorian Season 3 trailer, and the trailer for the Tales of the Jedi series. May I present to you Clone Wars Obi-Wan with a mullet. We finally got it. And they fixed Ahsoka's Padawan outfit. She's no longer fighting in a tube top. They fixed it! However, with good news, there is bad news. I've talked about this in my previous videos. Bad Batch is no longer coming out in September. It's coming out January 4th, 2023. I cried, actually. I was really excited. I'm like, it's this month, it's this month. It's not this month. So, and I'm a big Bad Batch fan. It's not in frame, but two of my shelves up here are entirely dedicated to Bad Batch, and I plan to make it 3. Next, Marvel. New footage that was shown at the expo included Wakanda Forever and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. We also got a trailer for Secret Invasion, a new series that is coming out, starring Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury, and we're finally gonna get to know where he was. The trailer looks dope. I'm super excited. I think it's gonna be awesome. We also got a trailer for their new series Werewolf by Night. Out of the blue. Out of the blue. I still don't know what it is, but I'm excited. Other series that were discussed at the expo include Loki Season 2, Echo, Ironheart, and Daredevil Born Again. Other stuff that happened at the expo include teases for The Marvels and Captain America New World Order. And we also got a director announced for the Fantastic Four movie coming in 2024, and it will be Matt Shakman. We also got a look into the lineup for the new Thunderbolts movie that will be coming out in mid-2024. The lineup, honestly, is fantastic. I'm totally happy with it. We got Elena, Taskmaster, Ghost, Red Guardian, Valentina, obviously, John Walker, obviously, and Bucky, not obviously. Yeah, I have no complaints with this lineup at all, and I am not at all disappointed. Okay, on a serious note, Zemo was not announced to be a part of the lineup officially yet. I think it might be because he might be a surprise guest, he might be announced later, he might be a surprise plot twist, or he may be the antagonist. I don't understand why he wouldn't be a part of the project, considering he is a very big component to the team, being the founder. But I think they're gonna go with the direction of Valentina founding the group, considering the endings of Black Widow and The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Okay, I'll stop complaining. I just have an undying love and affection for Daniel Bruhl, and I look up to him, and I think he is my favorite person ever in the history of man. I don't idolize celebrities. Shut. That's it for day 2, so let's move on to day 3. This is where we got our parks panel, and my god, it had a lot. Let's start with the international parks. So for Tokyo Disney Sea, we got a look into their Frozen world, as well as an exclusive look at their Elsa animatronic, which is the same style as the Belle animatronic that was placed into the parks recently this past year, I believe. It doesn't use the projection face. That's a win for Tokyo Disney Sea. Please update Epcots like this. Thank you. Also, if I'm not mistaken, they will be getting a Tangled and a Peter Pan attraction. Also announced at Tokyo Disney Sea is their new concept for their Space Mountain. I mean, look at this thing. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. Moving on to Paris, they will be getting a new promenade, aka Main Street little thing, with some gardens and a Tangled attraction. Now for Hong Kong Disneyland, they are getting a new Walt Disney and Mickey statue, and we also got a little bit of a look into their Frozen Land. Now for Shanghai, we got a look into their Zootopia Land, and we also got to see a new animatronic, their Clawhauser animatronic. I want to go to all the overseas parks because they're getting the most technologically advanced things, and like, I love Frozen, Zootopia, and Tangled. They are probably definitely really up there for me in Disney, so they're getting the IPs I want. As for Disneyland and California Adventure news, we are getting a Hulk meet and greet. Yes, he is in a suit. Why? Because, well, Hulk is really big and he needs to have this big suit, and it's really tough to make him like a face character where you would see his mouth, his eyes, everything, his face moving and talking. So that's why he's in the quantum time jumpsuit, because if it wasn't, he would be really creepy. That's why he's like this. So I think we should all stop complaining and be like, oh my god, we have Hulk. We have Hulk. I know he looks a bit dorky, but we have Hulk, and not She-Hulk. Wait a minute. Maybe we'll get She-Hulk in the parks after the finale. I think that might be a better possibility. Also coming to Avengers Campus, we are getting an e-ticket attraction with King Thanos, and it will be a little bit of a multiversal adventure. Also over in California Adventure, Pacific Wharf will be rethemed into San Francisco, where we will be getting shops, dining, and of course, character meet and greets. The Paradise Pier Hotel will also continue their retheme into the Pixar Hotel. Also talking about rethemes, Splash Mountain retheming into a Tiana attraction, where at Disneyland we will be getting a restaurant and a gift shop tied along with it. And honestly, the retheme so far looks great, and I want to ride it at night. So bad. So bad. So excited. I'm hyped. Okay. And we also got our update on Toontown, where it will be brand new, shiny, and inclusive for kids, parents, families of all types. Look at this concept art. And then of course we're also getting Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Next, let's move on to Walt Disney World. Now we did get some new park updates. Tron has its opening season in spring of 2023. And Moana's Journey of Water in Epcot will be opening later this year. Have you seen this, Tafiti? They are also getting a meet and greet with Figment. That one's for you, Figment lovers. Congratulations, you won. And then some other news in Epcot, which may be good, may be bad, depending on how you feel. Harmonious is being replaced with a brand new show. Also coming to Epcot, because Epcot will continue to have updates, construction teardowns, updates, construction teardowns. We're getting a Walt Disney statue. There's been a couple memes made about it, don't worry. And then in Magic Kingdom, bum ba da bum, the Hatbox Ghost will be placed into the Haunted Mansion. Cheers. Cheers, everyone. We also got some concept art about what it would look like if we had a Coco and Encanto Land right next to Big Thunder Mountain. Some other concept art that was released is for Animal Kingdom with Moana and Zootopia, replacing Dino Land. This is another thing I'm very passionate about. Dinosaur is my favorite ride of like every theme park ever. So when I saw this concept art, I was a bit taken aback and like, oh my god, please don't. But then I started to really think about it. One, as for the Moana part, I think it'd be weird to split up one IP into two separate parts, being Animal Kingdom and Epcot. I feel that's a bit weird. However, I would absolutely love a Zootopia Land. And it would make sense in Animal Kingdom. Moana doesn't necessarily make sense in Animal Kingdom. Moana is not an animal. Zootopia, I feel like, makes perfect sense, and I would love to see that come to light. Obviously, I don't want Dinosaur to be replaced. However, I would be open to a retheme. I actually don't like Indiana Jones, despite what people may be inferring. Indiana Jones in Disneyland scares the shit out of me. This is also just concept art, and oh my god, I would love to see a Zootopia Land. And then some other news, the new cruise ship name was announced and will be called the Disney Treasure. Also, Run Disney will be returning to the parks in 2024. Now, the reason I was so distraught after this expo, and I really need to take the time to reflect, is Dinosaur, Zemo, and the Bad Batch are in my top like 10 favorite things of all time. So I was like, the thought that like these things that I hold and love so dearly to be ripped away from me for a second or 4 months or ever, I was scared. Yeah, I think that's the correct term, scared. To never see my favorite character in the movie that I think he should be in, and then to also not see this show for another 4 months, and for my favorite ride of all time to go away. Yeah, I was hurt. But it's alright. Like I said, I'm open to a Dinosaur retheme, or even taking it down if it's necessary. And then other reports say that Zemo may be in the Thunderbolts, and then Bad Batch, it's only a few months away. I've already waited a long time. I can wait a bit longer. Anyways, I feel like that's a much lighter note to end on than the last video I recorded. I don't want to be negative with you guys, I really don't. Because as it stands, there is so much negativity in the Star Wars, Marvel, Disney community. Tons of negativity. I see it online every day. I make a comment, my opinion, and it gets rejected, fought, and death threatened for some reason. Or just even seeing hate comments like online about Star Wars and Marvel, the new projects, people calling things the MCU, calling every project mid before it even comes out. Yeah, there's a lot of hate online, and I don't want to spread that. I absolutely do not want to spread that. I may have my personal gripes with Disney, but overall, they're trying their best. They're doing their best for what they can, recovering from a pandemic, and I appreciate that. And some of these announcements I think were genuinely good. We got some great trailers, some great announcements this past weekend, and I don't want to bring negativity onto this platform. There's plenty of it. Anyways, I don't want to keep talking about this for too much longer. So as always, thank you for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe. Toodles!